Welcome to Epic Tales Universe, where echoes of the past rise like whispers through stone, and sacred truths return to light with soft steps. If ancient wonders move your spirit, if stories carved in clay and sung by stars stir your curiosity, please like this video, share it with those who seek the sacred, and subscribe to keep the story alive. Once, in a time beyond memory, before nations, before borders, before the names of gods were divided by tongue and script, the world was one. The people of the earth spoke a single language. Their voices flowed like one river, clear and unbroken. They worked as one, dreamed as one, and with their unity they felt strong. They felt mighty. They looked up to the sky and imagined more. They said to one another, "Come, let us build a city for ourselves, a tower whose top reaches the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered across the face of the earth." They gathered on the wide plains of Shinar, in the land we now know as Mesopotamia, between the great rivers Tigris and Euphrates. There, they built not with stone but with brick, kiln-fired and tar-bound, thousands upon thousands of them, rising toward the sky. And from this unity, they began to shape what no one had dared before, a stairway to heaven, a tower that would breach the clouds, speak to the stars, and place human pride beside the divine. But as their work grew, so did their ambition. And in their ambition, something changed. What had begun in unity turned into defiance, not of one another, but of the heavens. And the one who watched from above saw their hearts. He saw the pride that rooted in their plans, the fear that they would be forgotten, the need to make their name echo louder than the stars. And so the Lord came down, not in wrath, not in flame, but in silence, in decision, in a whisper that only stone and wind could hear. And there, amidst the rising bricks, their tongues were turned. One man's words no longer matched another's. One command became confusion. One question became chaos. What was once a single language was now many, dozens, then hundreds. The workers stared at one another, their hands full of bricks, their eyes full of confusion. No one understood. No one could lead. No one could continue. The tower, so grand, so bold, so close to touching the sky, was left unfinished. The people were scattered across hills and rivers, mountains and coasts, and the place they had built with one voice was given a new name, Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the earth. But what really happened? Was this only a tale of pride and punishment, or something deeper, something older? Some scholars believe this story echoes the memory of a real place, a massive ziggurat, a stepped temple tower in the heart of Babylon, known as Etemenanki, the foundation of heaven and earth. Dedicated to the god Marduk, it was said to be as tall as the heavens, reaching 300 feet into the sky. Ancient kings tried to restore it, others tried to forget it, and some believe this real structure inspired the sacred tale of the tower that reached too high. But the story of Babel is not just about bricks and language. It is a mirror. It asks, what happens when unity loses humility? It whispers, can humanity rise without falling into pride? And it reminds us that the very thing that divides us, our many languages, also gives us depth, beauty, and diversity. Today, we speak in thousands of tongues. We write in scripts as different as sand and snow. We sing in dialects shaped by wind, by mountain, by sea. And yet, when we tell this story, we all understand it. The story of Babel lives in more than words. It lives in the human heart. In every tower we build, in every monument we raise, in every time we say, let us make a name, the story is told again. And yet, perhaps, Babel was not a punishment, but a gift. A way to send us out. Not to scatter us, but to fill the world with sound. With rhythm, with new songs, with new names for the same old truths. Because maybe we were not meant to all say the same thing, but to say it differently, together. So we remember the tower, not only as a warning, but as a turning point. The moment when we began to speak in many ways, and yet, still seek the same sky. Thank you for joining us in Epic Tales Universe. If the story of Babel moved your heart, if you felt the beauty in the rise and fall of that ancient tower, please like this video, share it with those who still believe in the sacred power of story, and subscribe for more journeys into the soul of the world. May your voice find harmony, even in a world of many tongues, and may your path, though winding, always point to the stars.